Hello, I am Master 1819. Welcome back to Mass Effect. We have just left Morden Solus. We've got to back out of thing to go back into the thing to do it. I have also fixed my camera, so I'm not like taking up half the fucking screen and there's loads of shit behind me. The camera may go and flop at some point because I've had to move it from being stuck to the wall as it was pulling the fucking wallpaper off. But yeah, we finished that. We now have a level up. There we go. Recruited Morden Solus. Examine Omega Plague. Confirms Cure's expertise. Can also use work on Omega as leverage against Aria if necessary. We've got the hand cannon, assault rifle damage, midi-gel capacity is increased, shitload more credits, which we need. Some element 0, palladium, platinum, iridium, and I think we've got 2,000 of each, 1,000 element 0. That's it. But yeah. The reason I don't have my headset on is because I need to know whether the phone's going to go. My nan is currently not well. Which there isn't, she's not here. Sorry, I've got chocolate on my hand.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
Very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once. Retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Solarians specialize in secret agendas. I'd expect you to understand Cerberus looking out for human interests.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No. Slower than gas. Drugged water supply?
It is
No.
currently
Effects
raining
not
outside.
simultaneous.
I mean,
Intriguing. Fascinating. No distress calls. No signs of resistance.
lone
New technology. Marvelously advanced.
Paragon thing.
But what?
This isn't a game.
I forgot. I keep forgetting I'm Renegade and like dicking people over.
God knows what the Collectors are doing to them.
Easy, Commander. Dr. Solus is a problem solver. This is how he thinks things through. We collected evidence from one of the missing colonies, Professor. We need you to analyze it and see if you can figure this out.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There is a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solus. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
The ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The Collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
At the door
Follow
to
me,
your left. Oh. Left is the other one, you want to go right. +4 Renegade. Waha, and still got 2 Paragon. Assault rifle damage. Wahahaha. Bonk. Oh, right, space bar, isn't it? Miniature capacity. Yay! Research terminal. Woo! What's this? Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Money. Alright. Upgrades. Review. Sorry for damage. Research. Yes. I'd like a rocket launcher if you don't mind. Oh, I see. And there we are. Now we have a shitload of upgrades and a rocket launcher. Burden! What was that? What was the thing? It went badoop. Ooh. Let's talk to Mordin and then let's go find the... Oh!
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
There you are, my good sir.
Shepard, how can I help?
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Burmire.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
They basically called him a pussy, literally.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team. Deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth. Political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked. Population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions. Needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon. Nothing to worry about.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Yay! Anything else we can get in here? Not yet. Oh, there are some weapons in here that could do some serious damage. missile launcher. I'm gonna take the missile launcher just because fucking rocket launcher, man. It's a rocket launcher. Everybody loves rocket launchers. This way. Right, let us go back. Lettuce.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Waiting for that. Healing of your facial scars. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts create adverse reactions with the cybernetic implants, while peaceful thoughts and compassionate actions promote healing. Maintain a positive outlook. I believe your facial scarring will heal on its own. Otherwise, there is surgical equipment we can use to insulate your cybernetic implants and accelerate your healing regardless of your mental look. Terminating the tech club. Jaguars! Yay! Is she in this thing? Medbay upgrade. Oh, there's another upgrade for the medbay. I don't.
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
Boom. Where is the med bay? Downstairs, perhaps? Armory, elevator, crew quarters, life support, medical. There we go. I am quite happy because it is raining.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Now, Mass Effect Andromeda came out in what, 2017? Was it? This came out in 2012. Look at the fucking physics of the glass. The glass is actually giving proper reflections for her arm as it goes through it. How do you fuck something up so badly in a game 5 years later to cause that amount of havoc in your fucking animations? I'm sorry, I'm not sat in my chair properly because I did the washing and I've got old jeans on and they're very baggy and they're sort of clinging around my arse. Not that you wanted to know that. Why did I mention it? Women's restroom. Life support, men's restroom. Hang on.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Right, can't go in any of them yet. Where is medical? That's Miranda's office. Mess Sergeant Gardner.
Again. Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
Be real nice, Gardner.
No, I want to make it worse, so I'm going to leave it as it is.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Dr. Chuckbars!
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing were my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye
I know,
out for a
but there's
replacement
brandy,
Oh,
there's
you
brandy,
needn't.
there's toothbrush, and
expensive,
there's something else that
and
you
we
have to
have
get
much
on the
larger
ship
concerns
throughout the
ahead.
games, and I can't remember what all they are.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
And up the stairs we go. Righty-ho. Sorry, I have a parcel coming as well, so that's also one of the reasons that I need the thing. Need the jogging upstairs. Not a good idea.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Commander. Commander.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide
paragon
short-term
points.
emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Can't believe I spent 50,000 credits on fucking fixing that. Oh, not 50,000 credits, 50,000. Was it palladium or something?
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian.
Oh yes, the old pull your trousers up but not actually grab hold of your trousers animation.
Make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel. And I catch what falls through the cracks.
Literally.
Through the cracks.
Oh dear. Oh fuck, I forgot I left the washing basket in the fucking bedroom wall. Right, parcel's here. Oh dear, I'm running up and downstairs.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn
But anyway.
proud. Cerberus gets the job done.
Ordered a fan.
The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Anyway, bought a little desk fan thing yesterday, thinking it was going to be really hot. Turns out it's not. It's raining. So.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Sit in the chair properly. There we go.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
We talk to everybody. No, let's talk to Miranda. Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look. Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be
That's what I
performing
meant
to
to do.
specifications.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Mm-hmm.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structures similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment.
I
and
bet.
a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions. Even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me.
It's
I'm
also
very
one of
good
the
at just
reasons
about
I don't
anything
have
I
her
choose
in
to do.
anything other than that setup. Because in the white one, it literally looks like her tits are going to fall out to the top. Not that that's a bad thing, I suppose.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
It's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from
Camera
it.
manages to
I'm
pan
trusted
up.
to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Surface imaging, better planetary scanning. Yay. Okay, let's go back to Omega. Oh, Zaid's down there. Let's go see Zaid. Forgot about him. Kodiak drop shuttle.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land a ship on high-gravity worlds.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Wibbly. It looks like it's glitching, but it's not.
You came all the way down here to see us?
Of course I would.
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Hello.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have
You
no
did
time
say.
for shore leave.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Anybody else see Shepard's eyeballs just sort of go in her face? Or was that just me?
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
Oh,
That's
thanks,
an
Donnelly.
understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
Good
But
man.
it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
I'm sure.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to
whatever
work
you're
on
into.
her, I had to jump.
I'm not kink shaming you, Gab.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
Me
We're off to
or
keep
Shepard.
the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
That's Mum and Daddy at the same time. Let's just keep going.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the
Oh, where's the
organization
map?
other
We're
than
off
the
to kick the collectors
Carry
right
on.
in. Will do, Commander.
Find FBA couplings.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I like to know what's happening with my crew. It's not, you know. Although you do get Paragon points for it.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake.
I like that.
I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
I don't know why this is a thing, but there was a garbage compactor on this particular ship. Not that it gets rid of any of the garbage, but, you know. Oh!
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Verican. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
You've crashed it into a planet? Good man!
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
Apparently so, Zaid. See, the trash is still there, but, you know, you get to fire shit outside the ship and watch it just go poo, and then vanish after a certain distance. Down we go. Believe there is a ship model down here. Is it the left or the right hand side? No. Sure there's a ship model here. Obviously not. Right, let's go back to Omega and find... who do we want to find next? Wrong side. Let's go find... Garrus. Fuck it. We're going to go find Garrus, because we can.
No messages for you, Commander.
I know. Omega. It's a good way of constructing a space station. Despite the fact it's in a massive asteroid and it sort of grows out of the inside of it. So basically, as you burrow in, you pull out. It's like the you get like a tape measure and you pull out the inside, but you've still got the top bit. Same thing. Kind of. Kind of. Yeah. Ooh. I knew the fucking game would auto level at that. Fair enough.
The plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis' assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
Excellent. Knew he could do it.
I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
This guy over here, perhaps? No?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
Badass Commander Shepard strikes again. Yeah. Get out of the fucking way, you prick. Oh, I forgot to tell everybody. I got a copyright strike for the last episode. Because apparently the music Distributing the Cure, I believe it's called, is copyrighted. So I'm probably going to have to copyright this as well. Or if this is going to get copyrighted. Merc Recruiter. That's what I want. I'm can't be fucking busy. Just rah. Great animations. I should keep my mouth shut. Oh! I died.
Interesting reaction. Effects of toxicity curious. Bears further study.
How much did I drink?
One drink. That's all it takes. Racist Batarian bastard. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
Oh, that's not the one I wanted to do.
Let's get back to work.
Bastard.
Be careful out there.
Confront bartender.
Borgia adaptation interesting. Not just biological, social as well. Urban area adapting to them in return. Large concentration. Hope they're controlled. If they attack, as happened near my clinic, casualties likely.
Where's this motherfucking bartender? I want to shoot him in the face. Hi there, prick!
Do I know you? No, humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house. But you drank? You should be dead. Wait, you don't want me to...
Now, drink it.
No, you can't.
Drink it, or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
And he died. Woo!
Bastard deserved what he got.
And to finish the episode off, we will watch Shepard dance really badly. I'm so glad I don't get any XP from it. Oh, poor guy. Wait, is this the bit with the... No, that's a different part. Never mind. That's number 3. I was thinking of the bit with the girl you kiss, and if you kiss her, she kills you. I can't remember her fucking name. Ah, that's the problem with so many of these games. It's like, ah, yes, this thing happens. Oh, but this thing happens as well.
You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones of my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, he was stronger.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Arya's now.
I should be going.
I like him. He's like an old man Rex. I mean, Rex is an old man anyway, but... Oh, I cleaned up that guy quick. Wait, I'm in the on the part, aren't I? I need to go up.
I've had better drinks in the back of a garbage scow.
I'm sure. Very little. Brandy! Yes.
I knew a bar out on the front looked like this. Me and some friends got stupid one night. Long story short, tempers flared, followed by pistols. We all got out, except my buddy Narco. Places like this are slaughterhouses, dressed as nightclubs. I shit you not.
That would be painful. Okay, let's talk to the bartender. Barkeep, get me a fucking drink. He's a Tyrion, so I should be alright. Fuck it, we'll order like 3 and see what happens. These are really weird bottles, man. I'm just gonna keep ordering a drink till I like, flop over. Bottle is pink. Drink is blue. I wonder if I get drunk, or do I just... Yeah, I get drunk. Oh, that's fun.
Give me another drink, love.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
I'm going to talk to Arya in the next episode. I have been Pyros Master 1819. This has been Mass Effect 2. Be nice to fellow humans. Bye.